what is the significance of the color orange? Why orange?
I don't know. It feels like kind of energetically how my life has felt. And this album is about what was going on behind the scenes in my inner life.
Taylor Swift is back at it again, and honestly, it feels like she's giving us the ultimate VIP backstage pass into her brain, her heart, and her totally wild, chaotic life. From messy friendships to NFL love stories, her upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl, is basically promising to spill the tea in ways only Tay can pull off.
We got TS12, baby.
This is my brand new album. It's called The Life of a Showgirl.
So first up, we've got The Fate of Ophelia. Classic Taylor move, she's diving headfirst into literature like it's her secret weapon, and honestly, it's the kind of thing that makes her lyrics feel smart without ever being pretentious.
So we got all.
What are they?
So we got track 1, The Fate of Ophelia.
Hamlet's tragic sweetheart Ophelia takes center stage here, and when you think about her story, the parallels practically write themselves. Ophelia's life is basically a train wreck from the jump. She's manipulated and used as a pawn by the very people who are supposed to care about her, crushed under the weight of men in positions of power, and slowly spiraling into chaos that's equal parts heartbreaking and inevitable. You can totally imagine Taylor channeling that same energy, taking the despair, confusion, and sense of being trapped and turning it into a song that hits right in the gut. We're talking themes of lost innocence, betrayal that cuts deeper than anyone expects, and maybe even a hint of madness creeping in, all wrapped up in Taylor's signature lyrical craftsmanship. And let's be real, if there's one thing Tay does like nobody else, it's sprinkle in those cryptic, almost hidden references, the kind of details only the most eagle-eyed Swifties catch. Next track, Elizabeth Taylor, and honestly, you can tell Taylor Swift is fully vibing with Hollywood legends here.
Track 2, Elizabeth Taylor.
Okay.
You know who Elizabeth Taylor is?
You better.
I'm just kind of following.
This song seems like a straight-up homage to Elizabeth's epic career, jaw-dropping beauty, and of course, that famously wild love life that kept everyone talking. We're talking big dramatic romance, powerhouse talent, and navigating scandal like an absolute queen. Basically, Elizabeth Taylor was the original blueprint for living large and unapologetically, and Taylor is clearly taking notes. It wouldn't be a stretch to think Taylor is drawing some cheeky parallels between herself and Elizabeth's roller coaster romance history, because let's face it, Taylor's love life has practically been headline fodder since day one, and she knows exactly how to turn all that drama into art. This track is probably packed with glamour, resilience, and that unmistakable aura of, I'm fabulous and I know it, the kind of confidence that makes you sit up, take notice, and maybe even throw a little hair flip while listening. You can imagine her weaving storytelling with self-awareness, mixing nostalgia for Elizabeth's golden era escapades with her own modern-day celebrity experiences, giving us a song that's as much about power and poise as it is about heartbreak, obsession, and the thrill of living in the public eye. Then we hit Opelite, and honestly this one is already giving vibes.
Track 3, Opelite.
Opelite.
You know what Opelite is, Jason?
Why can we stop asking me?
Okay, I'm done. I'm done asking Jason.
If you're not familiar, Opelite is basically that shiny, eye-catching synthetic gem that looks stunning at first glance, but let's be real, it's not naturally occurring, and it's definitely not the real deal. Which, let's be honest, makes it the perfect metaphor for fame, showbiz, and the whole illusion of glitz and glamour. Taylor's probably using this track to explore that tension between what looks flawless on the surface and the messy, complicated reality underneath. Kinda like holding up a sparkling facade while all the chaos brews backstage. And here's the kicker. The colors of Opelite, those dreamy orange and mint green shades, yeah, not a coincidence. Those hues basically scream the Life of a Showgirl aesthetic, matching her album's vibe down to the tiniest detail. So you can bet this song is going to mix beauty, illusion, and maybe a little self-aware commentary on how everything that glitters isn't always gold, giving us that classic Taylor twist where metaphor meets melody in the most stylish way possible. Track 4, Father Figure, and oh boy, if Taylor is sampling George Michael here, buckle up, because we are all in for one hell of a ride.
Track 4, Father Figure.
That original track was all about emotional dependency, wrapped in those slow, sexy, soulful vibes that made it impossible not to feel every word, and you can bet Taylor is about to put her own twist on it. Picture her flipping the script entirely, taking that concept and turning it into a bold, modern statement about power, desire, and emotional dynamics. She could very well step into the role of the alpha here, calling the shots, setting the tone, and showing us she's fully in control of the narrative, all while still keeping that signature vulnerable edge that makes her music hit so damn hard. Expect a mix of intimacy, authority, and Taylor's knack for turning complicated emotions into something irresistibly listenable, where every note feels deliberate and every lyric hits right where it's supposed to. Next up, Eldest Daughter. Taylor's 5th track, guaranteed tears. The oldest daughter trope is real, y'all.
Track 5, Eldest Daughter.
The weight of responsibility, being forced to grow up too fast, mediating family drama. It's practically Taylor Swift fan lore. Expect introspection, maybe a nod to her own family dynamics and some raw vulnerability. This track is probably going to hit anyone who's ever felt too much responsibility right in the feels. Then comes the spicy one, Ruin the Friendship. If you've been following the Taylor Blake saga, you know there's some messy drama lurking here.
Okay.
Track 6, Ruin the Friendship.
Taylor and Blake were tight, like Godmother level tight, but things got complicated with Blake's legal drama and how Taylor's celebrity status allegedly got dragged into it. Sources say the friendship got fractured, and honestly a song called Ruin the Friendship is basically a whole essay on celebrity friendships, miscommunication, and messy boundaries. Tay's turning the tea into art as usual. Of course, we can't skip Actually Romantic. Enter Travis Kelce stage left.
Track 7, Actually Romantic.
Actually romantic.
Their relationship has been public, playful, and completely headline-worthy for the past 2 years, and this song probably leans into that. The bold gestures, the boombox vibes, Taylor's turning what could be a cringe public moment into a straight-up cinematic, romantic anthem. If you've ever wanted your love story to feel like an 80s John Hughes film, this one's basically your anthem. Then we've got Wishlist, and yes, those dollar signs are doing some heavy lifting here.
Track 8,
I wonder who that's
Wish List with $2 as the S's.
Taylor has always had this genius way of taking what the public thinks about her and flipping it into sharp, playful commentary, and this track looks like it's no exception. That dollar sign? Oh, it's totally a sly wink at all the critics who love to claim she's in it purely for the cash. But knowing Tay, she's probably doing it with that trademark tongue-in-cheek humor, poking fun at fame, fortune, and the obsessive fan culture that follows her every move. Wood has sparked some wild fan theories, but let's keep it classy.
Track 9, Wood.
Wood. Nice.
The metaphorical angle, pouring time, money, and talent into a high-impact goal. Star-making behind-the-scenes magic. But sure, fans might have some more NSFW interpretations because, well, it's Taylor Swift. Then we land on Cancelled, and honestly, if anyone knows how to bounce back from public scrutiny, it's Taylor.
Track 10, Cancelled, but it's in all caps with an exclamation point at the end.
That's a banger.
From the infamous Snakegate fiasco to headline-grabbing relationships and even dipping her toes into political drama, she's basically a master at surviving the spotlight's harshest glare. This track probably dives into themes of resilience, personal growth, and that unspoken mantra she's been living by. Haters gonna hate, but you keep thriving anyway. And don't let that punchy exclamation point fool you. This song could still be dreamy, moody, or deeply reflective, with Taylor weaving in her signature mix of introspection and clever storytelling. Next, Honey. Taylor dropping this after her Honey-themed Travis Kelce Instagram saga. Cute coincidence? Nah.
Track 11, Honey.
Honey.
Probably a sweet love song filled with inside jokes and subtle nods to their relationship. Expect warmth, intimacy, and maybe a little swoon-worthy nostalgia. Finally, The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter. This one feels like the curtain call, tying everything together.
And can you do drum roll? Last track, track 12. The title track, The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter!
Taylor mentoring a younger starlet while unpacking the glam and grit of being a showgirl? Pure genius. The track is likely a mix of storytelling, reflection, and reality check energy, showing us that behind all the sparkle, there's a lot of hard work and heart. So yeah, The Life of a Showgirl isn't just an album, it's a whole cinematic experience. Taylor's taking us through heartbreak, friendship drama, legendary inspirations, NFL romance, public scrutiny, and insider showbiz secrets. The colors, the metaphors, the callbacks, they're all part of the package. By October 3rd, we'll get the full reveal, but until then, your brain can wander, your theories can run wild, and your Swiftie heart can basically pre-order all the feels. This album looks set to be a love letter to both Taylor's life and her art, blending past experiences, present relationships, and a peek behind the glittery curtain of fame. Whether it's tragic Ophelia energy, Blake Lively fallout, or Travis Kelce romance, it promises to be messy, glamorous, and 100% Taylor. Keep your notebooks ready, your theories wild, and your boomboxes, real or metaphorical, on standby, because this era is shaping up to be iconic. By the time the first track hits, you're going to feel like you've been handed a front row seat to Taylor Swift's life as a showgirl, with all the drama, romance, heartbreak, and glitz you could possibly imagine. And honestly, that's exactly why we love her. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.